Good morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Monday, the 27th of March, 2017, about 9:11 a.m. Central Daylight Time. So what the markets are dealing with today is not any economic data. Really, I can't find any to even create the PDF that shows you the flow of it. It's dealing with the failure of the Trump administration to make a deal on health care. And we knew that once we saw that they couldn't do anything, there would be some, fallout. And you've had it. You've broken down. We're down about 215 points already in the Dow. The S&P down about 19 points, 35 lower, and these are all bounces in the NASDAQ. The scary thing, and I alert you to this, is take a look at your VIX. You had a sideways action for many months on a row. And now what's happened is you're breaking out to the upside. If there is follow-through in the VIX, be careful, because the base is such that you can get a 5% or more correction in the Dow and the other indices, so you've got to keep that in the back of your mind. I think there was a massive failure by OPEC to support the market over the weekend. That is something that you have to pay attention to as well. They are now doing a study to see the impact of what they've done so far. Instead of coming out and just saying, hey, we're going to expand for another 6 months, which would have supported the market, the fact that they're looking into it, if you will, that's the problem area right here. If they're looking for more non-OPEC help, well, I don't know that they'll get it. You know, Russia committed to 300,000 barrels a day. They've only done about 180,000. They say by the end of April they'll be up to their 300,000 barrels. So that gives them a 30-day window because this plan is due to expire at the end of May. Understand what we're talking about there. So they've cut a little bit. At the same time, they have increased their output capabilities. And they have not committed to going in further with production cuts. Then you get Iran, which is now over 400,000 barrels a day. I can go on, but this is why you're weighing on the pressure there. In the grain markets, you know, we're going to be going into spring planting very shortly, so the pressure's on there. But remember, spring lows, that's a word that you get used to saying. I am not saying be bullish on these markets. I am saying they're falling into a low enough pattern where there might be some bids coming in there. Bonds and notes. Well, we got up to 152.3 in the bonds already. They sold off a bit from there, and the yields have gone on the 10-year back down to what? 2.3 and a fraction, 2.36, 2.35 from 2.6. So that is not good action. It's almost a quarter point that the market has given up. Dollar index under assault. This is a big loss that you're looking at. And by the way, if you're down today in the Dow, I think it's the largest loss consecutive since 2011. Not necessarily points, but I think it's 8 days in a row down that it would be. So you've got to pay attention to all this. Understand you get a pop in the markets off of failure, off of the Trump administration healthcare pulling the plan for a vote, and then the market gets back into its norm, if you will. We're going to be writing about all this and how it impacts the currencies, education. We teach the education, of course, the energies, the financials, the grain markets. You had a cattle on feed report. What's that mean? We've already written on it. If you get our information, you're seeing what our customers get. And yes, we don't just go out and buy canned information. We have our own staff that writes report after report. It starts Sunday, early afternoon actually, and carries right on through Friday, about 6 o'clock at night. Saturday you get a few reports, and then it starts again. We'd like you to see what our customers get. Give us a call. You can go to our website to see it as well. Sign up for our free offers of the information. You can click right up here if you're looking at us on YouTube. You'll see the eye there. Just click on it. The form will appear. And on other websites, you can click underneath here, and at times the form will appear there as well. If you see the click here sign, the form will appear. I'm Ira Epstein. Want to get back to trading, and I will talk to you all later this afternoon in your end of the day videos. Have a good trading day.